In the world of health foods, there's one vinegar that seems to get all the hype. But hiding in plain sight is its darker, more complex cousin, one with thousands of years of history and some really surprising science to back it up. Today, we are diving deep into vinegar's hidden gem, black vinegar. So when you think health vinegar, your mind probably jumps straight to apple cider vinegar, right? It's famous for a reason. But what if I told you there's an ancient alternative that might pack an even more complex punch? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's put them side by side. On one hand, you've got apple cider vinegar, a total health staple. On the other, black vinegar. Now, they both share that beneficial acetic acid, but the real difference, the secret sauce, is in the process. Black vinegar undergoes this long, complex aged fermentation that creates a much richer profile. We're talking more amino acids and a whole class of antioxidants you just don't get from the simple stuff. To really get what makes this vinegar so special, we've got to travel back in time. And I mean way back. This isn't some new health trend. This is a genuine ancient secret. Get this. For over 3,000 years, cultures in Asia have been using black vinegar as both a food and a medicine. The first time we see a written mention of its key ingredient is way back around 300 BC. By 800 AD, that technique had made its way to Japan. And the coolest part? Now, today, modern science is finally catching up and starting to prove the very benefits that people have been observing for centuries. So what is this secret ingredient? It's a tiny microorganism called Aspergillus oryzae, but you probably know it as koji. And listen, this isn't some mold you want to get rid of. This is the absolute powerhouse, the engine that drives this unique fermentation. It works its magic on grains like rice and sorghum, creating this whole suite of beneficial compounds that really sets black vinegar apart. All right, we've gone from history to chemistry. So let's look at what's actually inside the bottle that makes black vinegar so potent. You see, black vinegar's power isn't from just one single thing. It's more like a team of all-stars working together. You've got organic acids helping control blood sugar, you have a full lineup of essential amino acids for your immune system, you've got polyphenols fighting inflammation, and then you have melanoidins, we'll get to them, which are seriously powerful antioxidants. It's the synergy of all of these together that really makes a difference. Let's start with the one you probably already know, acetic acid. It's the main player in most vinegars. Its big job is to slow down how quickly food leaves your stomach after a meal. And why does that matter? Well, it leads to a slower, more gradual release of sugar into your bloodstream and helps you feel full longer, which is a huge plus. But here's where black vinegar has a unique advantage: melanoidins. These compounds are only formed during that long, slow aging process. They're actually what gives the vinegar its deep, dark color. But they do so much more than that. They are incredibly potent antioxidants, working to protect your cells from damage. And get this. The longer the vinegar is aged, the more of these powerhouses you get. Okay, so we know what's in it, and it sounds pretty impressive, but does it actually work? Let's look at the health benefits that have some of the strongest scientific evidence behind them. I'm going to start with a number that really grabs your attention: 30%. So what's that 30% all about? Well, it comes from a landmark study on one of vinegar's most powerful effects, blood sugar control. It found that having black vinegar with a meal heavy in carbs could blunt the glucose spike that follows by up to 30%. That is a significant effect for keeping your energy levels stable. So what about weight management? Well, take a look at this 12-week study. The results are pretty striking. The control group that took nothing saw no change. But the group taking about 1 tablespoon a day lost an average of 2.6 pounds, and the group that took 2 tablespoons a day lost 3.7 pounds. And the best part is, it was primarily from body fat. Beyond blood sugar and weight, the research is really promising in other areas too. There's moderate evidence it can help lower LDL, that so-called bad cholesterol. Lab studies have confirmed its powerful antioxidant effects. And now, preliminary research is starting to explore its traditional uses for digestion and even cardiovascular health. The science is still growing, but it's looking very promising. All right, the science is compelling, but how do you actually use this stuff in your real life? Let's get practical and talk about how to do it safely and effectively. When you're just starting out, the key is to ease into it. Begin with just 1 teaspoon a day and let your body adjust. And please, this is the most important part. Always dilute it. Never, ever drink it straight. Mix it in a big glass of water or use it in a salad dressing. To get those blood sugar benefits, your timing is important. Have it just before or with your meal. And finally, consistency is what gets results. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons daily to see those sustained benefits. Okay, a quick but very, very important word on safety. First, your teeth. The acid can soften enamel, so just rinse your mouth with plain water after you drink it. Simple. Second, listen to your body. If it upsets your stomach, just take less or make sure you have it with food. And third, this is non-negotiable. If you're on medication for diabetes or blood pressure, you must talk to your doctor. Vinegar can actually enhance the effects of those drugs, so you need to be smart about it.
I think this quote really puts it all in perfect perspective. Black vinegar is not a magic pill. The best mindset is to see it as a valuable, powerful tool that you can add to your health toolkit, not as a replacement for a healthy lifestyle. So, at the end of the day, we're left with this question. With its unique blend of ancient wisdom and modern science, from helping with blood sugar to its antioxidant support, could black vinegar just be the missing piece in your health routine? It's definitely worth thinking about.